charge in the Hajj. It's like people just kind of know where to go. When I came back from that experience, that's when I kind of started over, and that's when stand-up comedy kind of evolved. And that's when I started dealing with, you know, some of the racism and some of the misperceptions, stereotypes. I don't really consider myself like 100% like what people would want to call someone a practicing Muslim. I'm more like Muslim-ish. Or Muslim on my good days, I guess I don't know. But there's so many parallels in the Quran with the other religions as well. If you read the Quran, not to get like too religious, but you know, there's so many parallels if you read both scriptures. In fact, Muslims believe that Jesus will come back and set the message straight for everybody, that he is in fact the Messiah, not Muhammad. And so when Christians or other people from other religions hear that, they go, really? Oh, we didn't know that. Well, maybe we should go read the Quran, you know? So there's just a lot of education, I think, that needs to happen through media, through literature, just arts and culture, you know, radio, obviously. We've been finding that comedy has been a really, you know, a solution, or one solution. It's a small solution, but it's something that we're just trying to integrate. Like the tour we did, we took our tour to the Middle East last year, and we performed in like 5 countries, all in English, and we sold like over 20,000 tickets. And when we came back to America, a lot of Americans were like, "Oh, do they speak English over there?" You know, and I was like, "Yeah, they speak perfect English. It's a second language." And what I didn't realize is the Middle East, believe it or not, has become so much more evolved with pop culture, technology, Western ways. You know, you know, you go anywhere in the Middle East, there's a Starbucks in every corner. There's a McDonald's in every corner. There's a TV Fridays in every corner. So
Do you think the humor not translate? I mean, culturally.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about places like Ross or something like that. Yeah, it's like, you know, like no, there was like some like again, going back to like what you were saying with like, you know, education and media and stuff. I just really feel like you know, and also to comment on what you were saying is like Islam is fighting Islam. It's really not up to the media to portray us the way we want to be portrayed. We have to take initiative. We have to write our own screenplays, make our own movies. You know, get your own, you know, have a radio show, do something that's sort of integrating into the arts and culture community, because without that, and I've always said this, you know, when I did a movie like 12 years ago, a movie called Executive Decision, I played terrorist number 4. And I still couldn't get number 1. But when the movie came out, Muslims like ran down to the movie theater and started protesting. And I was watching the news and I was like, no, that's exactly what they want us to do, you know. Whereas maybe somebody would say,